guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, as you can see by the screen and the title of this video, we are playing a game called bracket fights. I've seen other creators do this when it comes to sports and like football and basketball, and I think it's a really cool concept, so I wanted to try it out myself. As you guys can see here, the people that are going to be partaking in this bracket fights for the teams is every team that has won the UEFA Champions League from 2008 all the way to 2023. All those 16 teams are here. We have them like in a bracket style competition. Of course, that's hence the name bracket fights. By the way, the matchups and all the stuff, it's randomized. I did not pick the matchups. I just randomized it because I thought it'd be more fair. And this is the first one I got. So that's how we're going to do it. So no one accused me of being biased and why did you put this Madrid team against this team or whatever. It was randomized. Okay, so get off my dick. Yeah, and if you guys have any other bracket fights that you want to see, let me know in the comment section. I'll be sure to do them. But yeah, let's go through some of these matchups first of all before we start actually picking the winners. So on the top left, we have 2023 Man City against 2019 Bayern Munich. Obviously, two trouble winning teams. Then moving down, we have 2014 Real Madrid, the La Décima team, and 2011 Barcelona. Then moving down, we have 2009 Barcelona and 2013 Bayern Munich. Then we got Chelsea 2021 and 08 United. Then on the right, we have 2019 Liverpool against 2016 Real Madrid. I'm pretty sure that is. Then we have 2022 Real Madrid against 2018 Real Madrid. Then we have 2015 Barcelona against 2012 Chelsea. And then finally on the bottom right, we have 2017 Real Madrid against 2010 Inter. So some pretty good matchups here. Obviously, all these teams are class because they're all European champions. So yeah, let's actually get started with this video and picking the winners. And let's see who ends up being victorious in this bracket fight. Starting off at the top left, we have 2023 Man City and 2019 Bayern Munich. This is probably the toughest. This is one of the closest battles that we have here. I mean, both of these teams are legendary teams, great teams. Both of them won the treble. Like, it depends, right? Because I'm thinking about it, if these teams matched up, who would win? And I think, look, bro, that Bayern team was amazing, and they obviously beat Barcelona 8-2 in the semifinals, in the quarterfinals of the Champions League, and then they beat PSG in the final. And it was a great team, one of the best teams that we've seen in the past decade. I mean, both of these teams are. But me personally, I think this Man City team is just better, bro. I think this Man City team wins it for me. I mean, that team was insane. They destroyed every team they played in the UCL knockouts. And then obviously in the final against Inter, they weren't great, but they still managed to win. Obviously 1-0, the same as Bayern Munich against PSG. I gotta pick Man City, bro. That team was way too fucking good. Also, maybe it's recency bias, but that Man City team was fucking nasty. Then moving down, we have 2014 Real Madrid against 2011 Barcelona. Look, bro, both of these teams won a double. It was a different double. Barcelona won La Liga and obviously the Champions League. Real Madrid won the Champions League and the Copa del Rey. Two teams filled with legends. I mean, two of the greatest players of all time. I mean, the greatest player of all time plays for Barcelona, and to me, the second greatest player for Madrid, obviously Ronaldo, and he was insane that season, and so was Messi this season. If these two teams matched up, there's no doubt in my mind that Barcelona would go through. I'm sorry, you might say I'm biased. I don't think it is. You can get an objective person on here, and this Barca team is highly regarded as one of the best teams to ever play the game. They have to go through, in my opinion. That Barca team was fucking insane. Then we're moving down again, and we have 09 Barca against 2013 Bayern Munich. Again, two treble-winning teams, two historic teams, arguably the two greatest teams this sport has ever seen, honestly. That Bayern team was stacked, okay? Thomas Müller, Arjen Robben, Frank Ribery, Jerome Boateng, Manuel Neuer, Philipp Lahm, I mean, David Alaba, Toni Kroos, Bastian Schweinsteiger. That team was stacked, but that Barca team, Thierry Henry, Lionel Messi in his prime, Samuel Eto'o, Xavi, Iniesta, Busquets, fucking Piqué, Puyol, Dani Alves. I mean, that team was just so fucking good. They won a sextuple. Both of these teams actually won a sextuple. The only teams to do so, I'm pretty sure. This is the clash of the times. This honestly could be the final. Again, I did not pick this order or like these matchups, so like I would have loved to see this in the final, but of course we're getting it in the round of 16. And I gotta pick Barca, bro. I'm sorry. That Barca team was so good. That Barca team was historic. And also, that team has prime Messi in it. I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do about this, guys. I'm trying not to be biased here. But when you give me this team, I mean, there's nothing I can do about it. To me, the greatest club team of all time is 09 Barcelona. And Bayern Munich might very well be second, but Barca's number one. So they go through on this run. And then finally, let's keep this one short and sweet. 08 United would destroy 2021 Chelsea. It wouldn't even be close. All right, so we got our quarterfinals set on the left-hand side. Let's move over to the right-hand side. We got 2019 Liverpool against 2016 Real Madrid. That Liverpool team was class, of course. I mean, they beat Barcelona, obviously, in the semifinals and that comeback at Anfield, which still haunts me to this day. That Real Madrid team was really good. To me, it was one of the weakest teams out of that 3P team. But to me, the Real Madrid wins this matchup easily. I think that Liverpool team is great. Obviously, they have Virgil van Dijk, Mohamed Salah, Sadio Mane, Roberto Firmino. Obviously, in their prime, one of the best trios the Premier League has ever seen. Jordan Henderson, Fabinho. It was a great team, a great defense. But that Madrid team has prime Ronaldo, has Benzema, has Bale, has Cruz, has Modric, has Casemiro. It has a great defense with Sergio Ramos and Varane. I think if these two teams matched up, I think Real Madrid would win that. Not easily. I think I said easily earlier. I don't think it would be that easy, but I think they would win, like, not pretty comfortably, but they would win, okay? Let's just keep it at that. They would win the game. Moving down, we have Real Madrid against Real Madrid. We got 2022, obviously the most recent one, and then we got 2018. Both of these teams beat Liverpool, actually, funny enough. One in Kiev and one in Paris. I gotta go with 2018. That 2022 team was insane, and that Cinderella run they went on, well, it wasn't really Cinderella because it's not like they were an underdog team, but they were basically underdogs in every game, in every knockout round they played. And their resilience was insane. But that 2018 team with Prime Ronaldo and obviously Luka Modric, who won the Ballon d'Or that year, and Benzema was still there, and Marcelo, and that defense to me was just a little bit better. So I gotta pick that Real Madrid team. They were so fucking good. Then moving down, we got 2015 treble-winning Barcelona against 2012 Chelsea. I mean, that Chelsea team was really good. They finished 6th in the Premier League that season, but they did win an FA Cup. And you know that run they went on to win the Champions League was crazy, beating obviously Barcelona in the semifinals, one of the best Barca teams that I've ever seen, and obviously beat Bayern Munich in their stadium in the Champions League final. But again, I'm sorry. Barcelona is going to take this one. One of the best teams that I've ever seen. The greatest attacking trio of all time was this Barca team. I mean, they just toyed with teams in that Champions League run. I mean, Bayern, they destroyed them in the semifinals. They destroyed PSG in the round of 16. I mean, this team was just way too in the quarterfinals. Sorry. I mean, this team was just way too fucking good. They go through easily, in my opinion. All right, moving on to the last teams in the round of 16. We got 2010 Inter against 2017 Real Madrid. Such an even matchup, bro. I've honestly been racking my brain around this matchup for the longest time. I don't know who to pick here. One team won a treble, the only Italian team to ever win a treble. The other team won a double, and honestly, that Real Madrid team is the best team that I've seen. I think it's by far the best team out of the 3P teams. They obviously have the better names than that Inter team because they have Ronaldo in his prime, they have Modric, they have Casemiro, they have Toni Kroos, they have Sergio Ramos, they have Varane. That team was fucking insane. And that Inter team, the names aren't as big, but that team played so well together. When you have Pandev, Iniesta, Eto'o, fucking Schneider, Balotelli was on that team as well, Lucio, Maicon, Zanetti, Cambiaso. I mean, that Inter team is one of the best teams I've ever seen in my entire life. Obviously, they won a treble, but beat Barcelona in the semifinals in the Champions League, of course. And that Barca team is one of the best Barca teams that I've ever seen. Obviously, beat Bayern Munich in the final in Madrid with the brace from Diego Milito. That Real Madrid team was inevitable, honestly. They beat, obviously, Bayern Munich, albeit with the offside goals in the round of 16, not in the round of 16, in the quarterfinals of the Champions League. Beat Atletico in the semifinals, and then they destroyed Juventus, a really good Juventus team in the semifinals, in the final, sorry, in Cardiff. A really tough matchup, in my opinion. I've been thinking about this for a minute now. I'm going to go with Real Madrid. I think they're a little bit better than that Inter team, but that Inter team was so class. All right, so now we're starting the quarterfinals. We're starting on the bottom right here between Barcelona 2015 and 2017 Real Madrid. Again, one team won a treble, the other team won a double. This Barcelona team is one of the best teams that I've ever seen. I'm sorry, Real Madrid fans. I know you guys love this team. This Barca team is better, in my opinion. It was just better. I mean, this team, the trophies speak for themselves. The trophies speak for themselves with this team. Nasty team. Then moving up top, we got 2016 Real Madrid against 2018 Real Madrid. Honestly, a lot of the same core here. It was honestly the same players because it was all part of that of those 3P years with Zidane. I don't know, because I'm honestly, like, maybe a Real Madrid fan can tell me what team was better, because I truly don't know. I watched both of these teams play. This team did lose to Barcelona 4-0 at home, so I'm going to go with the 2018 team, actually, because I think that team obviously didn't lose to Barcelona that badly. They actually beat us in the Super Cup really badly in those two legs, so I'm going to go with 2018. Then moving on to the left-hand side, we got 2023 Man City and 2011 Barcelona. Both teams coached by Pep Guardiola. One team has Kevin De Bruyne, Erling Haaland, Bernardo Silva, Jack Grealish, Gundogan, not Varane, sorry, obviously Ruben Diaz, John Stones. The other team has prime Lionel Messi, literally at the peak of his powers. They have the two greatest midfielders I've ever seen in Xavi and Iniesta, and then also the best six I've ever seen in Sergio Busquets. Obviously, this team has Rodri. The other team has Busquets. Their defense was amazing, obviously, with Puyol, with Piqué, with Dani Alves, with Vidal, and I'm going to go with Barcelona, honestly. You could say I'm biased, and maybe I am being biased, but I'm sorry, guys. I don't hide my love for a team, okay? I cannot hide my love for Barcelona, and I do think if these two teams played, when you have Messi on your team, literally anything is possible. I don't think this Man City team would contain Messi or Xavi or Iniesta. I'm going to go with them. And honestly, Pep would just, like, fucking freak himself out and just do some stupid shit tactically, and both of these teams might lose. But in this circumstance, I'm going to pick 2011 Barcelona. And then finally, the last matchup of the quarterfinals, we got 08 United versus 2009 Barcelona. These teams actually, it was honestly the teams that played in the final in Rome. Like, they played in the semifinal the year before when United won it, and then they played in the final when Barcelona won it. And Barca was just a better team. I'm sorry. That United team was great. That Barca team was better. And now we're moving on to the semifinals. We got 3 Barcelona teams and then 1 Real Madrid team. I'm sorry, guys. I did not make this order of the bracket. It's just the way it ended up being, so I'm sorry about that. If that pisses you off, then I don't know, cry about it in the comments. First matchup, we got 2017 Real Madrid, 2018, sorry, against 2015 Barcelona. We're picking Barcelona here. I mean, one team won a treble, the other team only won one trophy. This team was just better. I mean, I'm sorry, they just were. I mean, honestly, like, leave your biases aside. I'm doing the same thing. I'm leaving my biases aside. This Barca team was better. So they move on to the final, and then we have 2011 Barcelona against 2009 Barcelona. And no matter how much I love the 2011 team, I think that 2009 team is the best club team that I've ever seen. And then finally, we got 2009 Barcelona against 2015 Barcelona. Two treble-winning teams. Both had Lionel Messi, both had Xavi, both had Iniesta, both had Busquets, both had Piqué. I mean, both had Dani Alves. A lot of similarities between these two teams. Oh, man, who do I pick here? It's like picking your favorite kid. I don't know who to pick here, bro. I don't know. I love these teams so much. Both of them. They're two of my favorite teams of all time, if not my two favorite teams of all time. I'm going to pick 2009 Barcelona to win this, the greatest club team that I've ever seen. I mean, this team dominated Europe like I've never seen any team dominate anything before. I mean, just the greatest experience I've ever had supporting a club. So yeah, it just shook out that Barcelona were the two finalists and Barcelona won. I'm sorry about that. If that pisses you off again, there's nothing I can do about it. I'm being as unbiased as possible. But if you actually watch these teams play, you know the beauty in which they played football and just how dominant they were. And also, both of these teams just happen to have the greatest player of all time, a cheat code like in his prime, which is obviously Lionel Messi. So, I mean, to me, a pretty fair, it's a pretty fair bracket fight in my opinion. Again, let me know what you guys think of this bracket fight. I'm sure I'm going to get a lot of Madrid fans in the comment section bitching me out. But that's the beauty of having different opinions and making videos like this. I love that shit. So yeah, I fucking love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If there's anything else you guys want me to do related to the bracket fights, then let me know in the comment section. And yeah, peace out. Have a good one.